We're back again for day 35 of our countdown to the start of Ramadan by covering daily Muslim inclusion tips so that you and your organization can have your most inclusive Ramadan yet. If this is our first time meeting, hi, my name is Rahimeh, this is who I am and what I do. Today's tip is geared again towards higher education professionals, but even more specifically to those who work in college athletics departments. So it is very likely that you have Muslims amongst your college athletes, and during the month of Ramadan, if they are practicing Muslims and they are able medically to fast, which since they are athletes, I do assume that they are medically able to fast, and given with that being the case, you might be concerned about the safety of your student athlete if they are abstaining from all food and water from sunrise to sunset for a month, especially for practices and games and so on. So something to keep in mind, as we've already discussed in previous videos, but I want to call to your attention again, is that fasting during the month of Ramadan is never supposed to put someone at risk for their health. So if you work with college athletes who are Muslim and who want to fast, it is up to you to help that student work through their limitations, their energy levels. How can they eat very nutrient dense, energy storing foods at the beginning of their day, at the end of their day of fasting? How is it that they can pace themselves, making sure that they're not overheating themselves, they're not overdoing it, being very attentive for themselves to be very closely paying attention to their own body symptoms, and then for you as well as their guidance to just keep an eye out for that. Having said that, I do want to say that there are many instances of both professional level athletes who have successfully been able to fast and play, again, at a professional sports level, and also many college athletes who have done the same. So it's not that they are completely automatically not going to be able to fast. However, it's just good to keep an eye on them and make sure that they themselves are pacing themselves and taking care of themselves outside of the fasting hours, and also that you also are just keeping an eye on their endurance levels and how they're handling the extra strain on their body. Like and follow for more Muslim inclusion tips as we count down to the start of Ramadan.